Okay, first of all, who names a dog Greg? Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy if you're new here. It's so good to have you here. Today we are watching the new episode of Agatha All Along, episode 6, Familiar by Thy Side. Last episode was really insane. I mean, so many things happened. First of all, we learned a little bit more about Agatha, her mother, and Rio's relationship. All of that happened. Another really tragic thing happened. We lost Alice and Agatha stole her powers. Whether she did that, like she meant to or not, it's unfortunately unclear. Like Agatha is obviously unreliable and often dishonest, but maybe she really couldn't help it. Like maybe it's just like an addiction that she truly cannot stop herself from. I know I've said it like 3 times in the last video, but I just think it's a really tragic concept that in episode 4, we learned about Alice's curse and her family history, and we killed the curse only for Alice to die in the next episode. Like that was so disappointing to me. It's just, I just feel like that's so sad. And obviously at the end of the last episode, we had the huge reveal of Teen with the vision of him with the crown and the powers. And of course, my favorite part was the Billie Eilish song, which what we can pretty much know to be Billy now, aka Wanda's son. With this episode being called Familiar by Thy Side and all the witches constantly joking about how he is just a familiar, I'm hoping that we get to learn more about him. Like, wow, I'm really excited for today's episode. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead on all my other content, as well as I have full-length reactions. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the link in the description below. All right, let's go. Familiar by Thy Side. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Wait, are we like actually gonna see his past? Not just hear about it? Was this his bar mitzvah? It was. In fact, the magic mitzvah. That is not Wanda. So I wonder if like he was adopted. I don't know how any of this works with Wanda's sons. What age do bar mitzvahs happen again? It's like very young, like 13, I think. So it's funny seeing him play such a young teen.
You're both disgusting.
Oh.
William, come on, child.
Yes. William. Yeah, Billy's still a nickname for William.
Welcome to the Curious.
Oh, what? She was at his bar mitzvah? Isn't that interesting?
This journey will be one of great transformation
And what? Lilia, what's going on?
your lifeline is broken in 2.
What?
Like, because of his brother?
Personal growth and important life changes.
Oh, okay, I think she's lying. She seems terrified about that.
The tower reversed.
I meant to mention, she always mentions tarot cards, which I have a few decks myself. I actually did a complete rewatch of the entire show so far this past weekend, and the tarot cards and their significance were really interesting to note when they came up.
Enjoy the now, baby. It's the only thing that's certain.
Oh my god, did she make the sigil? What exactly did she see then? Oh my god, did she forget who he was immediately when she put that in his pocket? That's insane.
Will you make sure that they get it back?
Hold up, is that Agatha?
Safely as possible.
Right.
What's going on?
So much happened to him when he turned 13. So a bar mitzvah is when you're 13. No, they keep showing the back of that woman.
Mom, he's out!
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, on the day of his bar mitzvah? Oh my god. That is so much to happen to anyone at 13. Wait, they're still alive. However, it's significant that this was a car crash in the forest. I believe in the same place that Agatha mentioned in the beginning of this series when we were in that criminal show. Lifeline split in two. So his life ended here?
Tommy!
Oh my god, and then he became Billy? Oh, no way. Okay, so that, I guess, explains it.
Thank God.
Don't move him. There's an ambulance on the way.
Sorry? Alice? I mean, I know that Alice couldn't hold down a job, but wow, he's seeing everyone. How did that happen? How did that happen to Billy? And I wonder if it could have happened to Tommy as well? I guess only if somebody died in the same proximity at the same time.
Seriously? He's gonna make fun of you.
I'm doing my best here.
Whoa. Whoa.
What do you mean?
We're not fighting.
So he has powers. Oh my god, this is so interesting. So that also explains, I mean, he wasn't adopted. The original William died. And Billy's now him? That's crazy. Oh, I feel bad for the parents.
Yeah, of course.
I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder if he is like, wow, I really was in an accident and all those are made up memories, or if he knows that they're real. Oh. Okay, first of all, who names a dog Greg? But Greg knows something's different about William. Very interesting.
Oh my God, this is so hard. When will you remember?
Oh, that's hard for him to hear that stuff.
What if he never remembers? What if he just stays like this?
Oh my god. To hear everyone's thoughts without your will, that's too much.
Maybe I just need to see my room.
So I wonder then if he was able to
mind
read
if-
the witches' minds. Specifically, Agatha's would be enlightening. Lots of posters, lots of interest in Houdini. And I think that's an Alice in Wonderland poster. I feel like the posters could certainly mean something. 3 years later.
I had fun.
I always have fun with you.
Oh, that's his boyf.
I'm just gonna say, William Kaplan, I love you.
Whoa. Yeah, reading minds all the time when you don't necessarily want to be, that would be a lot.
Really? I need to tell you something.
Yeah, me first.
Okay.
This is kind of funny, this conversation happening after I watched him in season 3 of Heartstopper. It's kind of similar, but also not at all.
And when I came back, I was different.
Yeah,
Something else. Something more.
that is what happened. I wonder if William is
I'm not
still
William
in there at all?
At least, not entirely.
Oh, okay, okay.
You love me, too.
I love you. Period.
Yeah, because we didn't know that you were going to say it or anything.
If you're not William Kaplan,
Who are you?
who are you?
Now that's the question. Whoa! His room has changed quite a bit in 3 years.
Exactly.
I thought that turned out to be some Avengers training exercise gone wrong.
That's what they told you.
What?
Oh, it's Jen. So, did he know about all the witches before this?
I did find this guy on Reddit. He used to live there. I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow.
What guy on Reddit? Who was it?
Couldn't have met him somewhere with lights or people.
Yeah, right? You should meet him at a restaurant, I think.
I think that's him.
The creepy
my
guy in
God.
the trench coat hiding in the shadows. Yeah.
Yeah, and also covering the cameras? That's terrifying. Wait, who is it though?
Are you craft crazy 17?
You must be... Bone 69.
Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god, what? Also those usernames. Whoa.
You're not wearing a wire, are you?
Whoa.
For what?
It's Wanda's brother. Oh my god, I was not expecting to see him in this show. This is so exciting.
Wanda Maximoff?
You want to hear this or not?
Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're listening.
It was like watching yourself on TV inside your own head.
Yeah, that's freaky. That's like the movie Get Out.
You mean like wake up every hour in the middle of the night screaming?
Oh,
Stuff you couldn't do before.
no.
What are you talking about?
Dude, you have that because you're Wanda's kid.
Nope.
Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness.
Whoa.
What do you know about Agatha Harkness?
Oh, come on, man!
Who is Agatha Harkness?
She's an ancient freaking.
You know, reading minds is useful in this situation.
It's witch repellent.
Witch repellent. I want to know what's in that.
She stole my house. Completely ruined the market value.
Not the market value. That's the worst part.
There was a
God.
terrible influence on one of Vision's kids.
Does that ring a bell?
The little speedster. And his mind-reading brother.
And his mind-reading brother. Oh boy.
Word on the street is Sword used Vision for parts.
Ugh.
And they just disappeared.
Or did they?
Agatha can keep my Bowflex.
He has a Bowflex. Forgot about those things.
You seriously do not know what kind of crazy that lady eats for breakfast.
Well, that's for certain.
I'll give you half off tickets to my one-man show in Paramus. I really need to fill seats.
I think they should take the tickets. I would like to see that show.
Wanna watch a movie? Psychological horror? Freaky but grounded.
We're kind of living some sort of horror right now, Mom. Thanks, though.
Water, earth, and air. The spell is cast.
Bailey Maximoff.
The road is there.
So I wonder if Lilia saw that specifically. He did say that he did his research. Wow, kind of cool to see all that. Was that website called Brujapedia? Everything's coming together, little by little. I really, really want to know if he can read witches' minds. I feel like yes, unless they're proactively protecting themselves against that kind of stuff. You're my black heart? Could that have been significant? Because could he be part of the coven when Lilia drew a black heart?
Been seen in the last 24 hours, and she said only on TikTok.
So Rio was here at this point too. Ooh.
Stop!
I just noticed her shirt. She wasn't wearing that before, right? Like in the original episode, although I think she was still in her spell. So that makes sense, I guess. This is interesting to see how things actually happened. She got a cramp. And he didn't even get hit by a car for real. Just got hit by the door.
Harkness, I didn't mean for that to
Oh
be
my
so
god, that shirt. This show is pushing the boundaries of Disney.
Ow! Could we maybe not with the physical violence?
You gotta break that spell.
No, you do not. No, I do not.
Do not want to poke
You're right.
that.
I do not want to.
Oh, this is funny.
Just
And he only does it at will? But so far we're not hearing any of her thoughts, but maybe it's also because she's under this spell.
You've typecast me as the mouthy teen who didn't actually kill the victim, but is guilty of some other B-story crime.
I think that's exactly what's going on, teen.
There you go. That'll work. That won't work. Okay, I know what you mean.
Oh, that's funny.
Lying. Let's find out.
I loved that part of that episode.
Who?
Tell me what happened to her.
What are you talking about? These are just flowers.
And that broke through to her.
Just walk. Okay.
Ah, that's where he dropped it. Okay, now we're flashing forward a lot.
My name is William Kaplan.
Oh, so he said William there. Okay, interesting.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
Oh, he said Billy the second time. Wow. Agatha, she's alive. What about our other girls, our other witches? I feel bad for them. Ugh, that looks nasty. Well, now where is everyone? Oh. He broke the sigil. Interesting. I guess it is no longer needed.
I wasn't sure until you.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. I wasn't sure until then too.
William. You can hear me now.
Well, you broke the sigil.
Lilia and Jen. Yeah, well, what you did was.
Did he actually kill them?
Life goes on. Yours.
No.
I mean, I've killed.
I wanted to know more about Lilia.
I'm not like you.
Where have I heard that before?
Oh, yikes.
You saw an opportunity, an empty vessel, and you moved in.
So it was just kind of opportunistic. It's interesting.
But I don't need you anymore.
The song says 2, so I think you do. Where are his powers? What happened?
With all that power you can't control without throwing a temper tantrum.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. So it's like emotionally tied.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road?
His family? Probably.
Rangers over her own flesh and wires.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make him have a temper tantrum.
So who is left?
Tommy. His twin.
You're after Toby!
Tom,
Not Toby.
What I said.
he's out there somewhere. I can sense him,
Is he really just like out there somewhere? That's wild.
just know that I do not trust you. At all.
Okay, let's go. By the way, where's Rio? I know she's probably like collecting the bodies, but don't we kind of need her around right now?
Last one there is a nice person.
Last one there, it's a nice person instead of like a rotten egg. But if it's only them two, the next trial will be his, which could be fascinating. Wow, we learned a lot today. Friends, thank you so much for watching Agatha All Along episode 6 with me. That was great. We really got to see everything about Billy and William, and that's so fascinating how Billy came to be in William's body. Like, really, really interesting. I think it's interesting that he thinks Tommy is still out there because, like, what does that mean? Like, is his soul just in some limbo place, which could be really disturbing to think about? And wouldn't he need a corporeal form, like a body to inhabit as well, like how Billy did with William? I don't know. Like, that's very interesting. We didn't get any hints or insight that Billy could read witches' minds. I'm not surprised if he couldn't, or maybe he just chooses to use it when he wants to. But it could also be the fact of how Agatha was saying he doesn't seem to have control over his powers. So maybe he just can't control when and where it happens at all. But either way, that was a really interesting episode. I'm excited to see the next trial. Who knows where Rio is? Maybe she'll join us again. Maybe she won't. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching with me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.